iPhones are about to get more expensive. Recent iPhone 14 leaks claim Apple will raise prices, though there is disagreement on how much and which models. Now, one of the industry's most respected insiders has an explanation. In new tweets, TF International Securities analyst Ming-Chi Kuo estimates that the iPhone 14 Series ASP, average selling price, would increase by about 15% versus iPhone 13 Series ASP. Yes, 15% is significantly higher than previous price leaks, and it has set alarm bells ringing about a potential $1,300 entry-level iPhone 14 Pro Max. But the full picture is a little more complicated. Apple, iPhone, new iPhone, iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro Max, iPhone 14 release, iPhone 14 price, Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max concept showing the expected higher $1,199 price at Vladimir IF at Shalesha Rio 3. Kuo explains that the average ASP for iPhone 14 models will be circa $1,000 to $1,050 due to two iPhone 14 Pro's price hikes and higher shipment proportion. Breaking this down is difficult, but Kuo's numbers indicate that the iPhone 13 range's ASP was closer to $900. This means customers are expected to pay, on average, roughly $150 more when buying an iPhone 14 compared to an iPhone 13. On the surface, this is one of the biggest jumps in ASP in iPhone history. 0815 update, leaks Apple Pro has dropped a ton of new information about Apple's iPhone 14 Pro models. The leaker credits a source who has had hands-on time with iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max, revealing some issues with the pair's new 48MP camera system. More for you. Google issues warning for 2 billion Chrome users forget the MacBook Pro. Apple has bigger plans. Google discounts Pixel 6, Nest and Pixel Buds in limited time sale event. The new 48MP sensor is the best one in a smartphone if there's enough light, but there's some optimization to do regarding night mode, reports leaks Apple Pro. Source says it's worse than the 13 Pro in that field. There's a substantial amount of noise. This is the first feedback we've had regarding the iPhone 14 Pro's primary new camera, which is exclusive to Pro models, and the logic makes sense. A higher pixel count, Apple's first increase since the iPhone 6s in 2015, results in smaller pixels that take in less light, so low-light photos can suffer. It is important to note that pixel binning is a critical way to counter this issue in software, and the software for these phones is unlikely to be final at this stage. In addition, leak Apple Pro's source reports improved battery life, caveated as a first impression, and said the speakers offer better bass and clarity. Externally, the quality of the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max's displays look about the same as on the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Max, and while the pill plus hole looks weird, you forget it's there once you use the iPhone for a few minutes. Just like the notch. Furthermore, Kuo says more people will buy iPhone 14 Pro models.